Hello everybody, this is Chrissy Dreams back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the retired Navy vet charged in woman's kidnapping. His name was Eric Brown, and he had kidnapped a woman by the name of Ashanti Billie. She was 19 years old. So let's get into this story. Now it says a retired Navy veteran was arrested Wednesday in the kidnapping of a 19-year-old Virginia Beach woman who went missing 2 months ago from a military base in Virginia. Yes, a military base. One of the places you would think that have a lot of security and this type of stuff would never happen. Yes, that's where it happened at. Now it says Ashanti Billie's body was found 11 days later in Charlotte, North Carolina. Officials said Eric Brown, 45, abducted Billie as she arrived for work at a restaurant on the Norfolk base. He faces a maximum penalty of life in prison if convicted of kidnapping. So they're saying that she was abducted as she arrived to work at the restaurant. Now, I'm thinking, because they were saying that he would often come over there and make like little sexual comments to Billie and stuff like that, and she just ignored him. She didn't really pay it any attention. But the thing is, I'm thinking if she was riding to work, you know, and I'm sure he was standing out there. I don't know, he could have been hiding, but I'm sure if she seen him out there standing, she would not just willingly get out her car. You know, I don't think she would have did that. So to me, I don't know if her doors were locked. It seems like to me he might have her doors weren't locked. He could have just opened her door, you know, because they said that she died from undetermined trauma. So whatever he did to this young lady, it was so traumatizing that he killed her. But I'm just saying, I don't think that she would have willingly opened her door. You know, I think he might have been hiding. If she got out, you know, and she was almost to work, I think he might have been hiding, and he might have just jumped on her like that. That's how I'm thinking it happened. Because I don't think that she would willingly open her door for him. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so it says Billie had been missing since September 18th when she didn't show up for work at the Billie sandwich shop on the military base Little Creek, Fort Story, or for culinary classes at the Art Institute of Virginia Beach. So I'm gonna tell y'all, Blimpies, I actually been to Blimpies when I used to live in Delmar. And let me tell you, they had some good subs. So when I moved down here, I was like, oh man, I said, they got Blimpies. I said, I'm about to go over there and get me a sub. But I had rode around, and I was like, where is this freaking Blimpie shop? So I'm riding around, and I asked my husband, I was like, babe, where is the Blimpie shop? I'm trying to go over there and get me a sandwich. He was like, you can't get no sandwich. That's on the base. He said, you don't have no ID to get over there. And like I told you, my husband was in the Navy, but he doesn't have an ID to get access on the base neither. But obviously Eric did. He had the ID to get on the base because they said that he was working on the base. Something they said he was working on the base or something. But we're going to read this as I read more of this story. Now, they said her car was found in Norfolk on September 23rd, and the investigators recovered clothing from the vehicle. Her body was found on September 29th in Charlotte, about 300 yards from Brown's childhood home, the department said. The property on which the body was found is owned by and located near the church where Brown attended Vacation Bible School as a child, the department said. The suspect, who spent 21 years in the Navy, now Keep that in mind. He spent 21 years in the Navy. Keep that in mind, okay? And he worked as a day laborer and participated in the construction of the Blimpies this past summer. Is thought to be homeless and lived in different locations on and off the naval base. Now, let's talk about this. Now, my husband was only in the Navy for 2 years, okay? This man spent 21 years in the Navy, guys, and you are telling me that he was homeless and he lived in different locations in and off the naval base? Like, what is going on? I mean, what kind of discharge did he have? Like, did he have a dishonorable discharge? I can understand. But obviously, he didn't have a dishonorable discharge because he's able to work on the base. So this is why I'm not understanding. This is what I'm saying about these people. Like, these people that go into the Army for all these years, and then they get out and they're homeless, and you guys just don't give them any kind of assistance. Now, I know there's assistance out there for veterans, but sometimes you gotta really push and pull even to get the benefits. You really gotta jump through hoops and everything. So this is really, this is just sad and pathetic that this man spent 21 years in the Navy and he was homeless and didn't even have no place to stay. That's just crazy, and it's ridiculous. Now, they said Billie's co-workers reported that Brown would visit the Blimpies almost every day and that he was seen so often in the neighboring buildings, such as the 24-hour laundromat directly next door, that they believe Brown worked there. Witnesses reported seeing Brown attempting to flirt with Billie on several occasions, and one witness recalled hearing a conversation where Brown made a crude sexual comment directly to Billie, the department said. Now, I don't know what that conversation was, but I did remember hearing them say that he would ask them where they lived and did they have boyfriends. So this crude sexual comment that they are talking about, I don't know what that consists of. Okay, so they said authorities found 2 male DNA profiles on Billie's body and clothing and found probable matches with swabs from Brown. Witnesses saw a car like Billie's at different locations in Charlotte during the week of September 18th. So there are witnesses that actually seen him driving around in her car at different locations and things like this. So we're going to get to the web history because they actually went through Brown's phone. And it seems like to me that all these people, they don't never have nowhere to live or stay, but they can always keep a phone. That's crazy how they can always keep a phone, but they're homeless all the time. But let's just get into his web history. So they went on Brown's phone to look at the history to see what he was searching for, and they found numerous searches of him looking on Norfolk News. So some of them searches that they found was he searched police looking for man, Norfolk police looking for man in connection with homicide, Amber Alert September 2017, missing woman and baby, and missing woman and man. Now, I don't know why he would be searching missing woman and baby. I don't know. Has he done this before? That's what it seems like. What is he talking about? Woman and baby? Is he calling Ashanti a baby because she's 19? I don't know. So they also said that he also searched Charlotte News website on September 21st, and he searched for JEB, Little Creek Blimpies, and parents of missing college students. So it seems like to me that he was getting off on this. Like, who does this? So then he told the agents that he was on the base on the evening of September 17th, and at one point he's saying that he blacked out and he had no recollection of what happened several days after that, which I think he's lying. He knew exactly what he was doing. He's just trying to get that mental. He's trying to get the mental thing going so that he can plead insanity like they always do. Now, they said when they discussed the abduction and murder of Billie, they said Brown confirmed that he could not remember if he did anything to Billie. They said he made initial appearance Wednesday before U.S. Judge Douglas Miller in Norfolk, and a temporary detention order was entered. The court says or shows. So they said Andrew, a public defender, was appointed counsel and told CNN he had no comment about the case. I'm sure you don't have no comment about the case because you know he's guilty. A detention hearing has been set for Tuesday before Judge Lawrence Leonard. And Billie's parents issued a statement thanking the FBI and the Virginia Beach and Norfolk police for their actions and investigations, and all of the people who pass along tips to law enforcement. So, I actually have to say this about Ashanti Billie's parents. I could definitely say that her parents, they are amazing parents, because they in the interview, they said, we are not leaving Virginia until we find out what happened to our daughter. And they did not leave. They stayed there until they found out exactly what happened to their daughter. And it's just so sad because she had came all the way from Maryland, guys, and she was going to the Art Institute of Virginia Beach for culinary so that she could she was going to start her own bakery business. Like, this girl was going to be an entrepreneur. Like, she was going to do her thing. I know she would have did very well with it. I mean, it's just, wow. It's crazy. I mean, the girl was only 19. She was so young. So young. It's just crazy how this happened. I just think it could have been more security there. You know, somebody, if you know she's coming in that early, somebody should have been there to walk her in. There should just be one person, you know, one person opening up. If that one person gonna open up, there should be another person there. It's just about just like housekeeping. You know, like a lot of times you might be working on the floor by yourself. You never know what could happen. Like, there was a lady, I think it happened in Florida. She was working at housekeeping, and she was brutally beaten to death in the room while she's cleaning the room. Like, that should never happen. There should always be two people on the floor when doing housekeeping. You know, it ain't just you know, leaving the door open, you know, and somebody sneak in the room, and then when I mean, anyway, if somebody sneaks into a hotel room, like they sneak into the closet, you still have the door open. You know what I'm saying? When we in the room, you should never, well, sometimes the door stopper, if you have a door stopper, it might come loose, and then you close yourself in the room. But that's the only way for somebody to actually try to do something to you. But for housekeepers, you know, I think there should always be two people on the floor, because you never know what people are thinking. You never know what people are going through. You never know what kind of mental situation that people are going through. And this right here is a case. Like, just think about it. This man spent all those years in the Navy, and now he's homeless. Think about how his mental mind was. He probably was looking like, man, I ain't got nothing to live for anyway. I can't do this. He was probably chronically homeless, which means if you're on chronic homelessness, you're on the streets for 3-4 years. You know, but it's just so sad that this had to happen to her. And I'm just saying, You really? I know she never thought that this would happen, because she was on a base, where you supposed to really be protected over there. But I'm gonna be showing y'all a lot of cases where the women were not protected over there, and you're gonna hear a lot of cases that I'm about to do. But this was just a sad situation, and I just want to send my condolences out to her family and her loved ones, and let them know that, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing this story because I do care. I do care about what's happening to the black women in our community, and I will always speak for them no matter what. And guys, I just want you, if you can, share this story so that these women out here can be alert. And I'm sure Ashanti was alert, but she didn't think this was going to happen to her. She was just going to work. She probably like, this is just another day of her going to work. She never thought that this guy would actually try something. So, they really don't know how he killed her, because I know people going to be asking, well, how she died? It really don't matter how she died. What matters is that we need more security on these bases for these women. They don't know how she died. All they said is it was some kind of trauma that he did. Nobody knows. She had epilepsy, so it could have been that. Maybe she was so startled, that her heart couldn't take it. I don't know. They're not saying, but guys, just be safe out there, and you just have to always be alert. Always look at your surroundings. Always look at your surroundings. Don't never sleep on nothing, wherever you're at. Always look at your surroundings, and be safe out there. And if you ever, I'm telling you, Amazon has it. Go on Amazon, get you a taser, get you a knife. You can get a little blade. You know the little blades that the construction workers use to cut the sheetrock and stuff. You can use one of them. That's not considered a deadly weapon. Okay, so don't be afraid to protect yourself. So this story really hit deep for me, guys. But I love you guys. This is Chrissy Dreams. I love you guys. Always thinking about you. Until next time, please hit that bell notification so you can know each and every time I upload a new video. Like and subscribe to this channel. And welcome if you're new here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Love you.